I might stop going to school. When she said that, I knew I might be so. So I started to pray. I told God I was very scared and I did not know what they would want me to do. 3 days later, the lady took me to the doctor to make sure I was virgin. Then the lady took me to the man. I was 12 years old. He was in hotel room and I had to stay with him for 3 days. I knew I had to do everything the man wanted me to do. Before the man did everything to me, I said, "Please do not do this to me." I cried out of God, asking him, "Help me not be hurt." During those 3 days, I could not eat or drink anything. I never went to sleep. The first night, I was crying and I was saying all of my sins in my life, including sleeping with the man. At the time, I believed God did not love me anymore. Because of my sin, I had lost all hope. At the end of 3 days, the lady picked me up and took me back my house. I was giving some aspirin for my friend, but did not see the doctor. I stayed in pain for 2 weeks. My life changed a lot. I was very sad. I did not want to eat or talk to anyone. I could no longer smile. At that night, I would cry and ask God, "Why did you make me have this pain? Why did you break my heart? If I did not know you, I could understand. But I know you. I love you. I follow you. I talk with you. I do everything for you. But since this happened to me, please let me be the last girl this happened to." After about 2 weeks, my teacher convinced me to come by school and church. During the next 6 months, I learned that my friends at school talking about me. They were spelling people I was so I quit going to school. During those 6 months, I was so 2 more times. I was very scared. I could be so too brutal. So I asked my grandmother to let me go to hair and nail school. After asking for 7 months, my grandmother finally said yes. But because I did not have enough money, I had to clean the school to study hair and nail. After 1 year of school, I started working 12 hours each day, with 2 days off each month. I was 14 years old. Now I know that the same time I started going to hair and nail school, God spoke "Remember You" to my dad's heart. I learned many people were praying for me during this time. I learned that my dad came to Cambodia 6 times during this time to try and find me. Then in July 2006, we met the first time. He told me how God spoke "Remember You" to his heart and how God wanted him and Lori help me. Then in September 2006, I became the worker of "Remember You." I started to teach the older girls in children's home how to do hair and nails. God done so many amazing things and showed me so much love. Jesus giving me new parents in Carl and Lori. He taking me to Thailand, the Philippines, and now America. What of "Remember You." Jesus had answered my prayer by using me to help prevent children from entering the sixth grade. Thank you for allowing me to share my story.
I don't know if you caught it, but in New's worst moment of her entire life, the night that she was sold, she wasn't figuring out how to get revenge or be angry or bitter, but she was asking God to use her to help this from happening to other children. And as you heard earlier, this has happened to over 30 million children, and I think there's a reason why God said, remember New, and not one of the other names. It's because she's a very special young lady. New has a 6th grade education but speaks 4 languages pretty fluently. Her 4th language is English, and you'll see it's improved since the video. She's been working on it, so I'll introduce New to you.
Good evening. I appreciate your time this evening. I am learning English. This is my 4th language. I was born in Cambodia and grew up without mom and dad. I live in the house with my aunt, uncle, and grandmother who worship fake gods and idols. My grandmother was mean to me and angry at life. My uncle told me that he did not know if I was related to him. I was so upset with my life because I didn't know who my parents were. When I was 6 years old, I wanted to go to school, but my grandmother did not have enough money to send me there. When I was young, sometimes I steal and lied. I disobey my aunt and uncle if they asked me to do something. I feel like I did not have any good in my life. When I was 7 years old, a church opened up near my grandmother's home. A school was also started in the church. At church, I learned how to pray and sing praise songs to God. I learned that God is my Father and He loves me all the time. I also learned that Jesus loved me so much that He died for my sins. I believe in Jesus. My grandmother did not like me when I believed in Jesus. She would not feed me when I went to church. She wanted me to worship her fake gods and idols. I cried and told her no. I also went to the school that was inside of the church. I learned math and how to write and read. In the school, I also learned the Bible. After my homework was done, I helped my grandmother sell water in the local market. As a Christian, I wanted to show God that I love Him too. I babysat for home mothers who were poor. Before church started each week, I cleaned the church. I listened to God. At night, I learned more about Bible. I saw people God love. I start to live by faith. God had changed my life. Now I have hope. I know God loves me and cares for me. I saw people Christ love. I have a new family who loves me and cares for me. I also know God has a good plan for my life. I have another children so they don't feel hurt and pain when I was so young. Now my life is a good example of how to be a Christian that God wants us it to be. Thank you for allowing me to share my story.